In approaching the design for the units and structures, we took a rule of thirds. So 1/3 are retained from the original General's universe, 1/3 are the same but modified, and then 1/3 is completely new to this new iteration of the game. So players who enjoyed the last Generals should be able to come in and feel comfortable, but also have a refreshed experience. From a gameplay perspective, the player power system has been completely reworked. So as you gain experience over the course of a mission, you will gain access to different player powers. Those player powers will also increase in level as you level your own persona by playing multiple missions. So this idea of a metagame, or a game that exists beyond the persistence of one mission, is another area that's really new to this Command and Conquer platform. And we feel that these elements will carry players through for a more enjoyable experience. It was very exciting to see real-time strategy gameplay happening in the Frostbite engine. We had worked very hard for a long time to recreate the fundamentals of real-time strategy in this new engine, and I think the payoff of seeing the graphical quality, the destruction, it was definitely a very happy moment for the team. We first had Frostbite suggested to us by technology executives in EA, and we sat down and looked at what would it take for us to update our old RTS engine, it was called the Sage engine, to have the features that Frostbite has, versus what would it take to add RTS gameplay to Frostbite. And in the end, it was a much better path to add RTS gameplay to Frostbite than to try to rewrite the graphics engine, the networking engine, all of the tools for the last Sage engine. So it really was a clear decision to go with Frostbite, and we're really happy with how it's turned out. We had to make some changes to Frostbite. For example, when we first got the engine, moving the mouse would cause the view to move, and that's not useful in a real-time strategy game where we need to move a cursor and place buildings. Another example would be that the engine expects to have all of the units for a mission loaded at the beginning, whereas in a real-time strategy game, you're always building new units. So we had to do some re-architecting to support these things, but the work involved in doing that pales in comparison to the benefits that we got in return.